Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Matt. I am back at Central Iowa Corvette in Clive, Iowa. I am picking up my car. It's an exciting day. We finally got all of the vintage air system installed and got the choke system. They discovered there's a small problem with my electric choke and got that all fixed. So I'm here to pick it up. So we're gonna head inside and get it. Fine tuning.
Is that ground?
Yeah.
Power?
Power.
Choke's got power.
Yep.
Good. Here.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yep.
I wasn't trying to hold your hand there, I promise.
That'll explain the no heat thing.
What?
Is it not connected?
Pull the white wire through.
Pull it my way?
Yep. There's this round ring-like thing on the end of it that needs to go to a chassis ground of some sort.
Oh, that'll do it.
That
Ding,
will
ding, ding,
complete
ding.
the electrical circuit and allow that thing to function.
Don't put it on the firewall.
Dave, who did this? Who did my
Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
damn it, Braden.
Earlier.
Oh, this is Brandon.
Braden.
What did I say?
Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Hey,
What happens?
it was his first vintage air. It's okay.
Probably pulled the harness through, and this was under the carpet, under the heat. So you probably just didn't see it.
That's a good thing that it was that simple.
I thought it'd be something simple like that. That was the first thing I.
That simple?
If the hot water valve's not opening, you ain't getting.
So you may have seen this in some of the previous videos. I'm getting this hood for my car. This is the Greenwood body kit. We're just doing the hood. I really like the aggressive stance that it gives my car. I'll get into this a little bit later, but I'm not really interested in doing a true restoration on this car. I want to do a faithful resto mod. I think that this hood will just look really good on my car in the end.
So this is new. These are actually going to be going on my car. These are American Racing Performance headers. We're going to be doing this later this winter. My car currently has just some shorty headers on it. It's causing some issues under the hood as far as just engine bay cleanup. And these I got for a steal. So they're going to go on, help us clean up the engine bay a little better, and it's going to give me a little bit of a performance boost, and it's going to also affect the sound. The engine sound will be a little deeper. So really looking forward to getting those installed.
Okay, I wanted to get out of their hair. They were working on tuning an engine that's going in a pickup restoration project they're working on. It was really loud with them tuning the engine. I just wanted to get out of their hair. I didn't want to waste any more of their valuable time. But we are home. We just did a successful shakedown test drive of the AC. It's a little cold, so it's not the best situation for testing air conditioning, but I will say the heat works now that Braden connected the ground wire. But I wanted to show you what all we did. We didn't just have the vintage air system installed. So first and foremost, as you can see, the dash pad is now different. It was gray going in. We now have a charcoal black dash pad. That's because I am going to be changing the interior of this car to charcoal black. It was originally gray, but we are going to be going black. I think it looks a lot better than the gray. It doesn't show dirt, it doesn't show blemishes as well, and I've always just really liked a black interior. I will say, and I'm not sure if you can even see it here, trying to get it focused, since it is a new dash pad, it isn't quite fitting just yet. I'm told that that will settle in. We'll be able to warp that a little bit down the road. But again, the center console, I guess that's another spoiler alert. The center here and
the gauge cluster, the dash gauge clusters, we're actually going to be replacing them.
The vintage air system just uses the stock plate here. It's very simple controls. You have the temperature gauge here from hot to cold. This is the middle selector is where the fan direction. So right now it's on in the dash. You can put it in between and get a little bit dash and floor, all the way floor, all the way defrost. So that's up here. Hopefully won't ever have to use that, given that this is a fair weather car. And I guess if you put it in here, I haven't tested it, but if you put it in between floor and defrost, maybe you can get a little bit of both. Again, I haven't really checked. So that's where the fan blows to. And then this controls just the fan speed. Very simple. It looks good. One thing that I was not aware of when we got the system is the change to the glove box. Now I know that a lot of people don't use their glove. Oh, nice touch, guys. I'll have to put that on my tool chest over there. I like that. I was not aware, but it makes complete sense. If you do get the vintage air system, at least in the late model C3, where that has a glove box, the early model C3s, they don't have a glove box. They have a pouch right here. But the late model C3s do have a glove box. This is significantly reduced, and it makes sense. I mean, there's a really big fan blower in there. In that montage you saw it. It takes up a lot more space in the cabin, so I understand that. It's just I'll have to figure out, I'll have to just keep everything really organized that I keep in there. But that is one drawback to the vintage air system. The only drawback, in my opinion, as of this moment, as a new vintage air system owner. Oh, we're gonna have to change that out. This is a new bulb, but I'm not used to. I didn't actually have a bulb up there for the first 2 years I've had this car. Yeah, I think we're gonna go LED, and that's something else. We're gonna do LED lighting in here, nothing over the top. The computer nerd part of me wants to put RGB in it. I will probably get a bit of flack from the Corvette and the restoration community because I am not going for a true restoration here. We're doing a Restomod, and as I said in my first video in the Corvette series. I mean, this is a 1982 Corvette. They weren't that popular. They had a terrible engine, and you can get them for next to nothing depending on how little or how much work is done. The price on these late model C3s is not that exorbitant, and even with inflation now, you can get these at a very reasonable cost. So because they aren't exactly desirable, I think, why not just make this my own? I think that wraps up everything that we have done and the things that we're planning on doing in the very near future this winter when the car is more in hibernation mode. I hope you enjoy this content. I really enjoy doing stuff like this, these more vloggy style things with the car. Expect more of this kind of content from time to time. Don't worry, next week we'll be back to our regular firearm content. We've got some fun stuff planned out at the range, and wanted to address something that happened here in Iowa, some really good news and some hope for, you know, the state especially, but maybe also for the country. But on that note, I think we're going to call it for today. This is supposed to be the warmest weather we have for the foreseeable future. A balmy 41 degrees Fahrenheit for a high. So I think I'm going to take it out for a spin.
The next day.
Literally the next day.
I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. If you did, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see some future content, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications as soon as that content goes up. As always, don't take life too seriously and make it a great day.